All right, we're back on the Andre Duke Show with Carter Smith. I have Richie joining me today. Rich, how we doing, man?
Hey Duke, I'm doing great, man. It's Tuesday. Hey, we're one day closer to football season.
Um, yeah, that is a big priority coming up. Football season, it's not a formality, but we have a obligation to give the people some type of content. Uh, if you're watching out there on Twitter, hit that like and subscribe button and jump on in. The water is fine. Rich, first topic to jump tonight off. We have coaches in the game, NCAA 26. We got coaches in the game. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm severely pumped about it. I don't have to create Ryan Day. I don't have to create Marcus Freeman, Kenny Dillingham, any of those guys. They're in the game. It's gonna be great. And that trailer that dropped last week, ooh, buddy. Last year was just the demo. We're gonna get the full scope this year.
What uh what are your thoughts on the prime side of things? Prime Belichick not in the game.
Well, Belichick has never been in the Mad game. They've always had a generated uh, coach in Madden. So I would always try to create him as best as I could. But I mean, I kind of get that. It's a little. I'm not surprised by Belichick. Prime, I'm very surprised Prime's not in there because he's all about his brand, his recognition. He's very vocal, as we all know. Some people love him, some people hate him. I like Prime. I wish he was in the game.
Right. I'm not shocked that Prime and Belichick are, kind of negotiating.
I mean, they could come on later. Prime can come later with an update. He gives them the right deal if they give him whatever. I don't even know how that's even working with all the coaches being there. What if they're getting paid? Are they getting paid? I haven't really come across anything.
I think they're getting paid. It's just a matter of what they're getting paid. I think has something to do with it, but um, I just kind of think it's funny that Belichick just he won't do this, he won't do that, and um, the way things are going, I think he's going to get absolutely crucified in the media when North Carolina's not any good.
Oh yeah, week one. Who they got? Who they open up with week one, dude?
Let me look here, and
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look here too.
uh, the I forget that's the
That is TCU at 8 o'clock on Monday night, September 1st.
oh yeah, that is right. His I'm telling you, Sonny Dykes is going to come out guns a blazing.
Hit that money line on TCU, everybody. Hit that 25 leg parlay.
That is the nice thing about college football. We will have the parlays back. We will have it back.
Did you know that they got the offensive coordinators in the game too?
Oh yeah, that is right. They got everybody. What is it? OCDC and that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's pretty cool. Ashton Genty is the second highest paid running back in the NFL as a rookie. He's making more than Christian McCaffrey.
What?
Yeah.
He hasn't played it down professionally, and he's making that much money.
Yeah,
Mark Davis starting to be like his old man?
The top running backs are Saquon Barkley, 41 million total. Christian McCaffrey has 7 million more total, but Genty's $31 million guarantee is more than McCaffrey's $24 million guarantee.
Are you even going to see Christian McCaffrey this year?
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor has a $42 million contract, but 19 of it's only guaranteed. So, Ashton Genty getting paid, y'all.
He's what? He's what? 5'9".
Yeah.
How many touchdowns do you think he's going to have this year?
I think he'll do okay. I don't think he might not set the world on fire, but I think he'll be all right. He'll be serviceable and to the point to where whatever they're paying him, it will balance out in the end.
Do you think the Raiders are a wild card team?
It's going to be tough. I think that AFC West has completely taken over the mantra as being the best division in the NFL.
I would agree with that. I think the NFC North too is probably the second best.
Yeah. I seen this graphic today. Best odds to win the NFL MVP. Who do you think is number one?
Lamar.
Nope. He's tied with Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Who has more pressure?
It is. Well, I think they both have extreme amount of pressure. It is Josh Allen, Lamar tied for one. Burrow, Mahomes, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, C.J. Stroud tied with 8. Hold on 1 second. I gotta take this. Gotta take this phone call. Go ahead and take the show over, Rich.
Sure, Duke. All NFL. So Lamar and Josh Allen. Lamar's odds plus 550. Mahomes plus 750. Joe Burrow. Jane Daniels. I think Jane Daniels, with the roster that they've assembled out in Washington, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Jane Daniels does win the MVP his second year, Duke.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked either.
I'm high. I am very high on the Redskins, at least getting the NFC Championship come this year.
And then C.J. Stroud, Jordan Love, and Baker Mayfield all tied for 8th with 20 plus 2,500 odds.
2,500 for Bake. I don't know, man. Like, that's tempting to put it on Baker. I'm finally coming around to the Baker train.
It's not that I'm not on the Baker train. It's just the fact of I think that he could win the MVP just by winning 2 playoff games because it would be the hot story. in all the
would.
NFL.
It would. I mean, he's got talented weapons at him at the wideouts, with Mike and Chris coming off that ACL injury. Jalen McMillan coming from Washington, who's a rookie who had 6 tutties last year. They got Igbuka in the first round. Cade Otton, was leading receiver when both those guys were out last year. You got Bucky Irving. I mean, that offensive line just keeps getting better. Hey, we'll see.
Yeah. Moving the story a little bit off center, we don't talk much college baseball, but what are your thoughts on the University of Texas Texas printed cleats with Omaha inside before they even got out of the regional? It says the University of Texas at Omaha.
That's putting Bevo before the cart. I'll tell you that.
I was just kind of curious because
didn't them and Vanderbilt lose?
The SEC had a bunch of teams in the tournament. I believe it would be 9 of 13 lost opening weekend.
Did you watch any of it?
I watched a little bit, but not enough to give you a full analysis breakdown on it. That was
I just kept seeing highlights at the gym in the mornings. When they Monday morning, I saw some of the teams. I'm like, who are some of these guys?
Did they have I'm kind of shocked that they had that on at the gym, to be honest.
Oh, it's raring to go at. Well, they were just showing the highlights on ESPN while we were working out, but usually they have whatever's on TV. I mean, they put anything on. Not anything, sports or whatever, but
yeah, I believe the Super Regionals fire up on Thursday, I think. Or either Thursday or Friday. 3-game set. So, I can't believe Murray State won a regional. First time in school history.
That is shocking. I didn't even know they even had a baseball team.
Yeah, that's a interesting endeavor, but we'll turn the focus back to Tom Brady contracts. I will just read you what Tom Brady got paid and what the highest payer for the year got paid. The Tom Brady discount. 2013, Tom Brady made $14 million. Aaron Rodgers, the highest paid quarterback in the league at the time, $22 million. Tom Brady lost in the conference championship game. It was a rinse and repeat for 2014, but he won the Super Bowl that year. And then 2015, he made $9 million. Same thing, Rodgers highest paid. Tom Brady lost in the conference championship game. Then we fast forward to 2016. Andrew Luck being the highest paid. Tom Brady made $21 million, which was 4 less than Luck won the Super Bowl. And then Tom Brady, it's 2017, a rinse and repeat. Same salary as the year before. Stafford, $27 million. Lost in the Super Bowl for Tom Brady. Lost to the Eagles.
Yep.
And then 2018 rolls around. He makes $6 million less. Rodgers is the highest paid quarterback at $34 million. And then Tom Brady goes out and wins the Super Bowl. The 2019 season, Tom Brady is $23 million, 13th in the league. Russell Wilson, making more than him. It's his last year in New England. They lose in the wild card. But he's making $12 million less, and then you have Tom Brady at Tampa making $25 million, making 20 less than the Mahomes, and wins the Super Bowl.
That was a good year.
And it's funny because it's the same thing, lost in the divisional round, and then he takes a $10 million pay cut to lose the highest paid player to Aaron Rodgers at $50 million, and Tom Brady lost in the wild card.
Yeah, that was a brutal game to watch.
Yeah, that was to Dallas, but that's an interesting endeavor. But Tom Brady and the team-friendly deals. I seen another graphic. The college football teams with the most AP wins in the last 10 seasons. Who do you think is on that list?
Bama.
Yes. You got one of the six. So
who's six or second? Ohio State?
Nope. Alabama is second. Ohio State is 1. Georgia and Alabama are tied for 2. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, Michigan.
The Blue Bloods.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you say Clemson's not really been a blue blood within the last maybe 10 years. I mean, they've been consistent the last 10 years, but nobody really talked about Clemson for the longest time.
Clemson's got 14 AP top 10 wins. LSU 17, Georgia 21, Alabama 21, Ohio State 26. Michigan 10, Oklahoma 12 to keep it rolling.
Wow.
And then as we get to the college baseball side of things, the 6 of 12 teams were eliminated going in. Wright State eliminates Vanderbilt. UTSA eliminates Texas.
Go Roadrunners.
Transfer portal baby. Ole Miss, Kentucky, Florida, Mississippi State, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Vanderbilt, all eliminated. And Arkansas plays Tennessee in the Super Regional. So you have a lot
How does that usually go? Like regional, super regional? Like I've never really watched it.
The regional is 4 teams. It's double elimination. So if you lose twice, you're donezo. So it's a 4-team bracket. And then if you win on Sunday, you get to play on Monday if you are from the loser side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to look it up, but the last time 4 seeds won a regional, it is Missouri 2006, Fresno State 2008, Stony Brook 2012, College of Charleston 2014, VCU 2015, Davidson 2017, South Florida in 2021, Oral Roberts in 23, Evansville, the University of Evansville in 2024, and then now Murray State in 2025 to win a regional.
Yeah, see if my golden flashes are in it.
I don't think the Kent State fellows made it.
Damn it. Come on, flashes.
Last topic before we get everybody out of here, do a quick show here, 30-minute show. Santa Ono the current president of Michigan has got the veto because he did not have the votes at Florida to be their new president. Thoughts,
Hold
Richie?
on. Oh, okay, I'm back. Okay, my camera went out for a minute. That's a little telling. Maybe they know something that we don't know yet.
Why would they not approve him as president of the United States, or not the United States, but
President of Florida State.
Not even Florida State, just Florida in general. Why
Florida?
Why do they not want fella on the? Why do they not want him to be president of the university? That is my feeling on that.
I think it's because of all the negative attention that he's been associated with that team up north. What's been going on up there? What's been coming out lately? Would you want to be associated with somebody with that? I mean,
well, I think that where we're at and where we're going, as Doc Brown clearly stated in Back to the Future, where we're going, we don't need roads. I think that where it's finally shaking out, I think people are getting hip to it because they don't want to be associated with that. Guilt by association.
Yeah.
So,
are we supposed to hear something this week regarding everything that's going on in Ann Arbor?
I think you're going to hear a little bit of something, but I don't think they deliver the full punishment until like a week after. But they're having the hearings this week.
Oh, to be a fly on that wall.
The Steelers' backup tight end torn Achilles, out for the season.
Who's their backup tight end?
I shouldn't have swiped away from that, and then I would know. But there is a lot of things going on. What are your thoughts on the college football playoff format? Are you shocked that the Big Ten got shot down on their proposal?
No. I'm not shocked at all.
I thought it was kind of a sham to begin with, so there is that. Anything crazy you're looking forward to this week, Rich? Or is it pretty?
It's pretty chill over in these parts of Northeast Ohio. I don't know what we're going to be doing. Nothing too crazy.
I thought you would be amped up for the NBA Finals. We have the great Indiana Pacers that eliminated the Cleveland Cavaliers handedly in the NBA Final.
When does it start? When does it start, dude?
Thursday.
Okay. I don't know who to root for. That's the thing, because like you said, I think last week, both those teams never won.
Should be rooting for the Pacers, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, Halliburton's so good, man. Like, what he did to the Cavs, holy shit. I'm like, well, this team's going all the way. There's nobody stopping them. And I'm a Cavs fan.
Not that I'm like an NBA savant or anything like that, but Tom Thibodeau takes the Knicks on their best run in 25 years and then they fire him. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you fire?
Why?
He gave you back-to-back 50-win seasons. That is,
yeah. And then the Knicks like you said, the Knicks have not been. What 25 years ago? Oh my! I was 8th grade, 99. Yeah. So
Pat Riley.
Yeah. Why? Why? It's going to set you back unless you get somebody from that's on staff and you promote them, or you promote one of the G League coaches.
Nope, they're not going to do that. They're going to go
Not going to
hire.
elevate him.
They're going to go hire a name.
Who? John Starks?
Be interesting, but it was their best 2 seasons in the last 25 years, and they fired the guy that engineered the whole thing. Just absolutely bizarre.
Tom Thibodeau is a good coach. I mean, he's gotten every team he has coached. They have gotten in the playoffs. When the Bulls were down after Jordan left, and they played the Cavs in the what year was that? Shit, was it the championship year? And D Rose hit that game winner.
Yeah, there was a guy, Chase Parham, told a funny story one time. There's a D2 coach that believes in up pace basketball. He's like 106-2 in like his last 108 games, and I think he's either D2 or D3, but I'll tell this quick story. But a bunch of NBA people and coaches decided to come in and like watch his practice. And the guy's old. He's old. He's like 68, 67 years old. The only thing he cares about is the level of college basketball that he's coaching. And he is talking to a bunch of reporters, and he said, yeah, that guy over there, that big fella, was talking to me about, what I do and why I do it and all that, all that song and dance. And that big guy that was talking to him was Tom Thibodeau, the coach of the Knicks. Or, well, former coach of the Knicks, but like picking his brain on like fast break situations and stuff like that. And I always, I always thought when Chase told that story, it was interesting to me.
Yeah, it is interesting.
But yeah, Rich, we're one day closer to football. The NFL starts up in, I believe, 94 days, 93 days.
I think so. Hall of Fame game is less than 2 months away. Can't wait for that. Game 35 for me and my pops and I.
Oh yeah, that is right. You guys going? You and your old man.
Gotta see my guy Gates get in. He's former Kent State power forward, getting a gold jacket. Saw that he wasn't going to have a path to the NBA. Went undrafted. One of the most leading tight ends with touchdown receptions. That's why I'm wearing a shirt tonight.
Oh, yeah, I would say Antonio gets in. I would think so.
I would think so too.
Yeah, him being
he should have been last year, dude.
Oh yeah, that is right. I would say Antonio in, and it will be a gigantic party in Columbus, or not Columbus, Canton.
Yep.
So, but yeah, that's our little off-season update. Me and Rich been going a couple days a week. Carter, still out. He's got a lot of things rolling for him. That's just life. But me and Rich are gonna try to go 2 days a week, all the way up until the off season. College football is 81 days away, but who's counting? Surely not me. Exactly.
Not me.
81 days. We got the All-Star game coming up after the NBA Finals, so we are almost there, everyone. We are almost there until camp opens up. But, Rich, I really don't have anything else. Do you got anything?
No, I don't got anything else. Nothing Status quo right now, for now.
But I guess with that being said, everybody take care, brush your hair. We will see you on the flip side. Good night.
Good night, everybody.